Happy
Trick or
Halloween.
treat.
Trick or treat.
Treats, treats, treats.
I think you went a little heavy on the eye makeup today, though.
It's not your pal dancing housewife, but it is your favorite dancing duo, the Deaf Couple. I'm Carolyn Klein.
And I'm Ross Hill.
Turn your lights down low and set the mood for our spectacular recap of Dancing with the Stars Week 7, because it's Halloween night. We're diving into the costumes that gave us chills and the performances that gave us thrills.
Or not.
So grab your candy corn, pull your partner in close, and join us as we dish on who conjured magic on the dance floor and who might have gotten spooked by the judges' scores.
Let's get into it. Speaking of candy corn, nobody likes candy corn. I love it. I feel like nobody talks about
Have
it
you
enough.
seen the cute candy corn Rice Krispies? I feel like those are always
like
a good
Rice
idea.
Krispies.
What's wrong with you? You like candy corn, but not Rice Krispies?
Well, anyway, let's actually get into it.
First up, we had Mark and Whitney, and they danced to jazz. What were your thoughts?
We want to talk about the opener first.
What opener? Oh, how
Exactly. Hold on.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
talk about that. What opener?
There was no dancing.
There was no dancing.
But it was like cutesy, skitty.
Cutesy is a stretch. They obviously had to showcase all of the celebrities,
Yeah,
but their prop choices were dumb.
questionable.
But it was all leading up to Dylan putting on his hood, which apparently is a Trader reference.
Couldn't tell you.
We've
Never
never seen
watched.
Traders. And then Julia walks off or walks in with her. I don't know if we can call it a dress.
I know,
Considering
it looked like a leotard with a skirt wrapped around it, but
some
also
fabric embellishments.
her makeup crew did her dirty today.
Yeah.
She looked high tonight. Her eyes looked closed the entire time.
It looked like she had some serious work done. They were a little more squinty than usual.
Yeah, very squinty.
Swollen. How about that? Swollen's better.
I was not a fan.
No.
That was not a good look.
No.
All right.
Now we can
Now
talk about the dancing.
the dancing.
So that underwhelming intro to Halloween night.
So Mark and Whitney danced to jazz. What did you think?
When I think of Halloween week with Mark Ballas, I automatically go back to him and Lindsay Sterling with their Argentine tango, and it was just one of my favorite dances ever. And so when they started off with the gyrating and twitching on the bed,
before the music even starts, like very a la ballroom.
Exactly. So I was like, this would be so good. And the beginning was good, and then they got up, and then it just stayed there. There was no story. It didn't go up. It didn't go down. So it's not like they were bad dancing. It was still great choreography, but it was just very one note.
And I disagree. I thought it was really intriguing. I thought they created really unique shapes. It was creepy and very spooky. Also really in sync and sharp. And again, he utilized every beat of the music, which was also a little hard for her to follow, apparently. They were slightly off.
A little picky.
They're picky, but the shapes they made were so cool and unique, and I really liked it.
Fair. I did like the Beetlejuice outfits.
Yeah, those were pretty
that they had. So it was fine. I don't think it was their best. I think we have a little bit of favoritism from the judges. I think they're trying to speak her success or whatever.
She's getting a lot of hate on the internet.
She's getting hate.
Which I just don't understand. Yeah. It's coming from nowhere. It's unnecessary.
But people have never watched Dancing with the Stars before. They just don't understand the premise. They're arguing about things that are important. But ever since Ilaria got off, there is this trend that people are like, we can get whoever we want off. Who's next? We got Ilaria off. Let's get the next one.
And I feel like I've seen, again, on the other side of the board, all the drama around Jan and...
Oh, we'll get to that later.
Oh, you want to hit that later? No, let me do it now.
Go, you say your thing.
Max got on his wife's podcast and made this comment about how Jan's a great dancer, but that he shouldn't be a Dancing with the Stars pro because he doesn't have the foundation and technique to be able to dance or teach somebody how to dance, which is exactly what we have been saying on our soapboxes for a really long time now. And he's getting a lot of hate for it, but there's no doubt that he is talented, technically trained in his field of expertise. His field of expertise does not include ballroom. And that's where he's getting criticism from these pros that no one's been looking for.
Correct.
Just like you would never see Maxim try to go perform ballet.
Correct.
Because he is not a ballet dancer.
Correct.
He is a ballroom dancer.
Correct. But the internet
can't
is like
distinguish that. Saying that he's such a jerk. And no, he is speaking the truth.
Speaking the most truth.
And I actually thought that he said it in a tactful way that was respectful. But they only showed a clip where it doesn't say how he acknowledges that he's a good dancer, just not in the field of ballroom.
I think E! News really leaned into that one and used it inappropriately. So internet blew up over Dancing with the Stars, almost to the point where I was like, I hate this.
Yeah.
I'm here for the drama, but not this drama.
Back to the dancing.
What was Bruno wearing today?
Wasn't memorable to me because I couldn't tell you.
Just extremely obnoxiously low-cut gold
Yeah.
tank top
Yeah.
that with the jacket, it just still was weird, and then he took it off at one point. It was very unflattering. It made it look like he had, like, saggy man boobs. Uh,
They also, I feel like, leave him out of the comments. If they don't have time, they just skip him.
they were speaking about she was our guest judge this evening.
Oh, we loved to see her. It was
Cheryl Burt, former
good to
pro
see
from Dancing with
her.
the Stars.
looking great.
Looking like she has taken care of herself.
But also, her comments were fantastic.
Yeah,
She
they really were.
actually gave the feedback. I feel like she has been waiting to give these
Yeah.
comments to people. It was about that dancing that night, but it was also larger themes where she actually gave people feedback.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Agreed, great. Wendy and Mark, they scored a 9, 9, 9, and a 10. Little high in my opinion, but
I was actually okay
That's
with it.
how it
I thought it
started.
deserved it.
that's how it
But
started.
agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree. Moving on.
Jordan and Ezra danced contemporary. I thought the choreo was so cool. I disagreed with the judges. I loved the harness because, like, with
I
a
love-
harness and a rope, it is risky. And I actually feel like they utilized it to its full extent. They didn't hold back on it. I thought it added to the performance. It was really impressive. She put a lot of emotion into
Mhm.
all of her movement, which I love to see. But I was a little worried about Ezra when he picked her up just by the harness. He was struggling a little bit until they built up the momentum because she's just a solid person and
Yeah.
he's a little string bean.
He's slender
Yeah.
for sure. But I agree. I don't think the prop took away from it at all. So I disagree with the judges. I liked the rope harness play, and I thought it was a very unique way to incorporate her gymnastics. I can't wait to see her compete again. I'm excited
Yes,
for the
that'd be
Olympics
so
already. So
fun.
I very much enjoyed it. I thought it was underscored.
Yes, they got 9, 8, 8, 9. I
Yeah.
agree with you. I felt like it
Couple
was
straight
underscored.
nines, I
Yeah,
would say.
I really enjoyed it. Up next, we had Andy and Emma, and they danced a Paso Doble.
So apparently, the internet that has come to love Andy are known as Fandies.
Which is so cute.
I'm personally not a Fandy, and you know,
My husband
your
is a-
husband is a standy Fandy, but they did a paso to a song that I never would have even remotely guessed was a paso.
Is Paso in the room?
Yeah, I don't even know the name of the song, but it was a very well-known,
Yeah.
symphonic song,
Yeah.
whatever. Anyway, what are your thoughts?
They really went for the whole storytelling situation. And
Yeah.
what's your favorite prop, fog, to cover up that?
Yeah.
dancing?
They sure did. We love the third winner of all is the fog machine.
I didn't feel like there was much to the dance, but also Paso Doble matches his energy, just like stomping around there.
I don't know. I thought last week was maybe his like peak
Yeah.
where we had some unison dancing going
Yeah.
on. And then this was back to the Andy. So Cheryl, when she was giving her feedback, all I could think of was Cheryl saying, as someone that would have been paired with Andy if I was still in the season. Because am I wrong?
Oh my
Cheryl's last seasons, they were giving her less than ideal.
Yeah.
Whatever. So Cheryl's probably being like, Emma, you'll be a guest. Stop from here, Emma. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Emma's choreography, she is learning how to
She's
step it up.
trying, and once again, let's do some more just unled drops, kicks, flips, everything. She's trying so hard. She's so tired of it.
The judges finally gave them straight 7.
Well,
Derek
Derek
broke
broke the 6, and my first thought was, oh no, no one's gonna get a 6 now. Although
They
we're
didn't
way past 6 days. But that was dramatic, and I'm sure he had to get special permission from the network to do that.
Yeah, can I do this? Hold up.
Yeah,
Can-
I'm gonna break it. They're like,
I'm gonna
"You're
break it.
do
I'm gonna
what?"
break it.
What? They're like, I'm gonna break the 2 stick. They'll be like, you have a 2 stick down there. Anyway, so they got straight 7s, and happy birthday, Andy.
Yeah, and then they did a lot of really fun dance breaks this time, which I appreciated. We got to see a lot of the troupe. But this dance break was Jenna and Jan.
And-
And man, they should have been partners this season. He would have been such a great star.
He would have been a great
This
star.
famous
Yeah,
person
yeah.
from Taylor Swift's tour. And wow,
It looked incredible.
together
Yeah,
dancing their contemporary that he probably helped choreograph. It was really difficult. There were a lot of really cool lifts. Jenna looked amazing.
as always. But we're
Yeah.
like, okay, we know Jan can dance.
Yeah.
We get it. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. But anyway.
All right. Up next, unfortunately, Elaine was in the hospital. Gasp.
Yeah.
So we got to see
What happened?
we got to see a video of their Argentine tango practice, and honestly, it was so good. I really enjoyed that performance, and it was intricate and sharp and really great choreo, and she looked so good, and Alan looking so strong. I was so
So
impressed.
strong.
I was really happy with it. What'd you think?
Yeah, his choreo is just so great this season.
Yes.
Such a good one. It was really sad. They don't know what happened. She was having really intense rib pain and couldn't breathe all of a
Yeah, they never
sudden.
told us the diagnosis, which is okay. That's medical
It is,
like,
yeah. We don't
medical
need our
information,
substitute,
and
but
yeah,
it
but
wasn't
she's
foot
cleared to
related.
dance.
It wasn't foot related, apparently.
Yeah.
Even though they did show her very gnarly wound
I
on the
feel like
back
we
of her
needed
foot.
a, like,
Trigger
a
warning.
trigger
Yeah.
warning.
I do appreciate that Cheryl spoke up and said, I feel like you've been underscored for a
Like I
couple
said, she was
episodes.
on
Yeah.
here saying
Yeah.
what everybody needed to hear,
Yep. Yep.
but I
So
did
we did
not
that.
think this was underscored. I was really happy that they gave them straight 8s. There is a level of performance that increases when you're dancing for a really big audience and with the makeup and the costuming and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
But in general, it looked like they were full out dancing and like
Exactly.
looked great. And so I felt like it was very deserving.
For a dress rehearsal recording, solid.
Yeah.
Well done. So good on them. And Elaine, hopefully you're feeling better.
Yeah. Up next, Danielle and Pasha danced a Viennese waltz. She was very into it.
Yes.
She fully committed to the character. I felt like it was mid though. Like the murder reveal could have been bigger.
Yes. It
It
was
was
like a
like
little
we were expecting a reveal.
big
We're
one.
so like used to
Yeah.
huge major
Got one
gobsmacked
wig off and you turn and you're in a new
reveal.
dress. Yeah.
Yes,
She
like
ripped a strip off and it was a little strip of red.
yeah,
I was like, that was it?
that was it. I just feel like they could have done more with it.
This story was confusing. She
Yeah.
was so excited about directing it and wanting it to be this kind of cinematic story. They did the song Die With a Smile
Oh yeah.
by Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
And I do enjoy it, but it's very overplayed at barring competitions.
Yeah.
It's the hot Viennese waltz song right now. I don't know. I was just more confused with the story and where it was going. And then she had the little strip of blood. And then he died,
Yeah.
which died with a smile.
Did
I don't know.
I like also didn't love Pasha's leading throughout the dance. She was taking charge in moments where he's supposed to be in front. She was in front. It was a little off for me.
Odd.
It wasn't like what I expected.
I was more confused, but it was good. It had good V waltz content in it
It did
for the most
tell it
part.
was a Viennese waltz.
That is true.
Well, they actually chose the right music.
But they got an 8, 8, 8, and a 9. So decent. Good for them.
Next up, Robert and Whitney danced an Argentine tango. I am so impressed. He understood the difference between slow and fast
Yes.
steps and flicks. Instead of being on top of the beat, he would delay and then flick really fast. And that is exactly the essence that you're looking for, which is so hard when you're first doing an Argentine. And he also creates really amazing lines. You can see the point all the way down through his toes, down through the floor that creates really strong
Yes,
lines with
yes.
all of his
Yeah.
leg positionings. And he actually really did get down low and drove. They were gliding across the floor. His step size was so nice. And that is hard quad work. Let me tell you, that
Yeah.
is not easy.
No, he was grounded for sure.
Sorry, I just went for it.
No, I
Very
liked it.
fast.
Anything else I want to add? Actually, I'm going to just make a point. It's Halloween night. We're going for
Yeah.
spooky themes. People have different multicolored contact lenses and blood, but nothing's making sense. And this one didn't make sense either. So we had this suave, ghostly man, and she's an evil something or whatever. And then he gets taken away. And then when he comes out, he's
Oh, I
drenched
did
in
not
blood.
understand the blood. And it
Drenched in
came
blood.
out of nowhere.
It
That's
wasn't
weird.
part of the. It was like after he'd left and come back. So did he get brutally murdered? What I don't know. So I was like, the blood
That
was
was too
charring.
much.
It was
I could
too
have done
much.
without that.
Yeah, still great performance, but I was like, what? Carrie Ann almost up until this point had a somewhat normal show, but then she chose to be weird and stand up and do her super like, but it was that, and I love that, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, we lost her.
We lost
She
it.
almost
She
had it. We
goes.
made it to like what, fourth
Wow.
couple, fifth couple.
So they got a 10, 9, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Loved it. Happy for them.
Agreed.
They were so happy. He's like
Yeah.
genuinely surprised. And we're always like, no, you're so good.
Yeah. Fishy comment from Julianne. Robert during the interview says, as you know, this is very different from my day job. And Julianne says, oh, because you're good at your day job.
Her Her comments, I feel like, were extra terrible. I get it. That's a hard job. Can they like switch her out with Alfonso or something? Like,
Is it a hard job
I don't know.
to be scripted and told exactly what to do, and they
Then they must be
do
doing
your
her
own
dirty.
yeah, I'd say when
She
she
had
dances, that's a harder job.
she had awkward comments. She had weird questions. And then that out of nowhere,
The
like,
true horror of this episode, as always, is Julian, whatever comes out of her mouth. Next, we had Jan and Jen.
take it away.
There's been a lot of heat about Max and Peta's comments
Yeah.
about him not being classically trained ballroom. We get that. We know that it's all true. He's not a ballroom dancer. He's a great dancer. You can be a good dancer and not a good ballroom dancer, or no ballroom. He could be a ballroom dancer. Who knows? I don't care. So many things about their section were just so much trying to either, oh, we're so
Unmask
sorry.
time.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
they were
They're
trying to overdo
combating
it.
like the comments and the hate that they're
I'm so
getting.
sorry. Derek's comment afterwards that was, hey man, I just want you to know that you're a
You're a
great
great
dancer and
dancer.
you've come
Like,
such a
that
long
was
way.
he
What the heck, Derek? That wasn't necessary.
responding to the drama.
They played a Taylor song, which already we're trying to get those Swiftie votes, and it wasn't a cover. It was the actual Taylor song.
Yeah.
Which they do that intermittently, but I never understand when you can and can't do that. And so I'm going to say the timing was not okay, and I didn't like it. In terms of the performance, her red makeup with the red lighting, couldn't see her face half the time. Couldn't see it, red on red, not good. And then his actual dancing, he's very good, but it was all about him. They don't dance together at
Yeah.
all.
They're not connected. I also think that her turns are slow. And when he's dancing so full out and she's next to him, of course, she's never going to look great, but her dancing just looks a little immature. And it's because he's not able to teach. Like Max said, there are people that can dance and then there are people that can teach. And you have to be able to teach to be
Exactly.
a pro on this show.
And her thing at this point, it's the same thing over and over again. It's like, I'm a mom and all this too. I love that. And I love that you're out there supporting moms. But guess what? Danielle's mom. So many of
Yeah.
them are all moms and not saying that every single time.
Yeah.
I'm over them. I'm still
Yeah.
over them.
The judges are too. They gave them straight 8s and she was pissed at her score.
I mean, she got the same score as the girl that did a dress recording in sweatpants. So shout out to Elaine for that one. You dance in your sweatpants and you got the same score as Jen.
Up next, Alex and Val danced a tango, starting with a shout out to the glitter shovel. That is my next costume piece.
Yes.
To make a glitter shovel.
And unlike Whitney and Mark, their dirt twitching, it did go somewhere. They had high energy the whole time. Their initial connection was a little off, and that was my biggest thing. And then she had to take some time to warm up her frame. Other than that, though, great choreo. Her pivots were tight. I thought it had great tango content.
Yeah, a lot of.
And I really enjoyed the performance overall.
She really committed to the character, almost to the extent that the actresses on this show have been committing to characters. She is stepping it up just like they are.
Yeah.
She again was really low to take nice, long, big steps. Very hard, very demanding on your quads. I thought she did amazing.
I loved it.
I was so happy.
Really liked it.
And nothing made me more happy than Val's niece hitting one with a shovel over the head at the end. Hilarious.
So funny.
If I don't see funny videos of that with the two of them afterwards, I'm going to be extremely disappointed.
I love that there were so many references to mean Val also. Personally, bring him back. I don't like hippie Val where he's like, whatever, this is fine. I'm just doing this because it's my thing. I liked it where he's like, you suck. Do better. I hate you.
Yeah, I do like that he got permission, though, to be harsher. It showed it.
It did. She cried a little bit.
It helped her step up, but that's what she asked for.
But they got a near perfect score. 10-10, 9-10. Miss Cheryl keeping it real.
Thanks,
She's like,
Cheryl.
no 10s on my watch today. Not happening.
Appreciate you, girl. Up next, Dylan and Daniela danced a V-waltz that was so intense. He fully committed to the drama, the suspense. Honestly, his head weight was a little distracting in frame. It was really out of place with the direction that his body was going. But I was really impressed with his step size.
Yes.
Again, apparently my eyes were just drawn to step size this
You
time.
like step size. That was your
Yeah,
thing this
but I think at this point in the game, that is so important. And that's what's really hard to teach at the beginning because they're trying so hard to remember their feet and their arms that they don't always think about lowering into their legs. And so at this point in the game, like that's what you want to see. You want to see them getting low and driving into these nice long
Yes.
big steps because now you're a little bit more comfortable with the fact that you're being in frame and that you're dancing.
Once again, choreo spot on, the story spot on, the hits, musicality, everything. It was good. It made me excited. I did enjoy it, despite the distracting frame.
Yeah,
But I did like it.
I really enjoyed it. Keep it simple.
Finally.
Finally.
Yeah. And the judges gave them a 9, 9, 8, 9. So again, Cheryl being like, no, not yet. Keeping it down, but still a solid performance and everything. So
Yeah. And next up, we have the Monster-thon.
this was fun.
It was
I kind of liked this.
fun. And I liked that they had little nods and references to actual competing.
Everyone being out there, you're watching everything. And I loved the elimination pattern. So Andy went out first.
Yeah.
And ultimately, at the end, I personally think that Alex and Val looked
I
the
thought that
best,
they
but,
did too.
but we know that the judges just love Whitney and Mark so much that they can do no wrong.
Fair. So they got an extra 5 points. And
But it was a cute ending to the show.
so, and then we had elimination. And
So, without further ado, the couple going home this week is
Jen and Young.
not sad. He's gonna be a great troop dancer.
Yeah, but it's going to be lovely to watch him dance. I hope they don't cast him again as a pro next year. Can we get a couple like stronger males to keep up with these amazing?
Yeah, the women are
women?
definitely
Dom-
strong. Moving on.
All right. So next week is Rock and Roll Hall of Fame week.
Before we get into that,
Oh,
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts.
my outfit of choice, we're going back to the OG Derek. That maroonish
mm-hmm.
burgundy.
Yeah,
Something.
it's a good color. So next week
Next
is
week.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame week,
Whoop, whoop.
which is my hometown of Cleveland.
That is true. Yeah.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's like very famous in Cleveland.
Are you so excited for the guest judge next week?
Flav. Okay, this better not be another Gene Simmons.
How could it not be? He has 3 brain cells. Like, we went from Kim to Cheryl to Flavor Flav.
Flav.
I guess John Chu was in there too, but he was
Oh,
good,
he was
you know.
great.
Anywho,
That's all of our comments for this week. Tune in next week for another exciting recap of Dancing with the Stars with the Deaf Couple. I'm Carolyn Klein.
and I'm Ross Hill.
And as always,
Happy dancing!